you get into the game, is it hard? And I know it's maybe a dumb question, but I always like to ask players this, especially players of your caliber. Is it hard when you only get three passes for the game? Is it hard not to? I'm asking you this too for the kids listening. Is it hard not to complain to the coach when you know how good you are, but coach only got three catches this game? You know what I'm saying? Is that hard to deal with at certain times?
Um, yes and no, yes and no, because you gotta understand, like at the end of the day, the coaches watch film, so
That's right.
they see what's going on. So I had a couple routes. I think it was San Antonio. I think it was the third game or something like that. I was wide open. I had hit a dude on a lot of scrimmages with like a little 1-2 when I was wide open. So I
Right.
was mad at that at that time being. But you gotta understand, the quarterback can't see everything. You know?
Okay.
So in the time being, and then the play calls is like either he's reading there or here, so you're not gonna get every ball that's supposed to come to you too. So he's reading off everything. So I haven't been like no Weston. I could have been like, okay, I need every ball.
Hmm.
But when you
Hmm.
get in a room like this with a group of guys like that,
That's
no, you
right.
can't. You gotta just be patient. You gotta let everything come to you. And when your time comes, you gotta take advantage of that.
Well said. And I always tell kids when I'm coaching them, the kids who think they're very good, I'd be like, listen, can you can you play against yourself? And they'll be like, what do you mean, coach? Can you play against somebody who you think just as good as you are? You know what I'm saying? How do you compete and beat a person who's just as good as you are? How do you go into a room filled, like you said, wide receivers that are just as good as you are? You got to find your place in that, and you got to produce once you get your opportunity. So that's well said. Now, talking about coaches, your coach, Shannon Harris, was the coach of the year. He was named the interim head coach late in the process because your former head coach, Reggie Barlow, stepped down to accept the head coaching position at Tennessee State. He took over for Eddie George, who played for Houston, who ended up going over to Bowling Green University. Okay, how was it adjusting to a coach who came into the process late? Was that hard to catch on to a new concept and everything that he brought, to the table?
No, because he was with the offense already. He was a quarterbacks coach, so he was basically like with us every day, talking to us, watching film and stuff like that. It might have been different for the defense, but for us, no, because Coach Reggie Barlow, he was the head coach. He was over like everything. So we was more kind of closer to Coach Shannon because he
Okay.
was with us watching film every day. But he's a great guy, man. Like he took over. He didn't really change too much. His energy was just like a little higher. So that kind of
Okay.
like pumped us up every game too. And like we gotta like, man, we want him back next year. So we gonna play for
Really?
him too, yeah. So
Okay.
like yeah. So it didn't never really change. It's like his energy was there though. We felt him.
Okay. 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 Now, playing for him, what's the difference between playing for him and Coach Prime? What's the big difference that you found?
Uh, mm, it's a big difference. It's a major difference. There's two different type of guys. You got a guy that Coach Prime, he knows it all. He did it all. He played
Right.
it all. You got Coach Harris. This his first year being a head coach, and like, but his energy was there for it to be the head coach. You get what I'm saying?
Mm,
So, and Coach Prime is like he's that guy. Like you somebody you want to go play for. And
that's
so
right.
Coach Shannon was like, if you don't know him, it's like, all right, who I'm playing for. But you feel when you get there, you feel his energy. It's like, okay, I could play for him. So
Right.
it's two different type of guys. So you can't really, I ain't gonna say you can't compare them, but you really can't. But at the same time, Coach Prime is Coach Prime, and Coach Shannon is Coach Shannon. So
Well said. And you playing for two great guys because they're both, as far as winning and losing, they're both very, very productive on that winning side. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I feel you. Now, just to put into perspective how good you all team that you had seven all conference players on your team. Your quarterback, I don't want to mess his name up. Tamu, is that his name?
Jordan Thomas.
Tamu. He had a standout season, was a finalist for the 2025 UFL MVP, which he didn't win, which you brought up. During the regular season, he passed for over 22,000 yards, yeah, 2,294 yards, 17 touchdowns, and you all was number two in total yards. And also you was all first in the offense in the conference. You know what I'm saying? So you all are very high powered. So what are you all going to do to bring that back for next season to defend your title? Because y'all have a very high powered offense.
Yeah. Uh, I said we keep the same squad. It's gonna happen again.
Mm,
It's gonna be a repeat. I feel. Then you gotta understand it's gonna be teams that in a UFL that's gone now, and there's gonna be new teams coming in. So they gotta
right.
regroup. So I ain't gonna say it's gonna be easy for us, but if we stay together and play how we played this year, it's gonna be it's gonna be repeated. I feel. But yeah, we just got to keep everything going. Everybody got to come back healthy. Everybody has to come back ready to play and just go to war. So we feel like we all built a bond. Like I don't know if other teams was doing this, but at the games we'll go hop on a road or something like that and go with each other and chill somewhere. Like
Mhm.
defense, offense, DBs and receivers together and quarterbacks, we'll just go chill. So like we kind of built a brotherhood. I wasn't expecting that, but we did
Mhm.
that. So that's another thing. We rooted for each other. We wasn't like no. It was no negative. Should I
I
say?
like that. I like that, and I'm glad you said something about other teams coming in because I did read up that there's going to be more teams expanding. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm sure that makes you very excited as a player that your league is trying to stay around. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now, as far as you, and there's no rush in any process, but of course, people that are fans of yours, we want to see you get to the NFL eventually. You know what I'm saying? So, is there a time limit in your brain or in your head where you want to advance to the next level?
I'm just waiting for a call. To be honest, I had got
Yeah.
some workouts and stuff like that. So just seeing how everything going. But yeah, it's the time frame. I want to say from here to the next season, I want to be there. That's my goal. So if somebody calls me right now, I'm ready.
Right. Yeah. You
Right
sound ready. You
now.
sound ready. You really do.
Yeah.
Um, Also, there's been over 20 some odd UFL players that have been called up and signed to the NFL. So
Yeah.
they are actively recruiting from your league. You just had a wide receiver on your team, Braylon Sanders, who
Uh,
just he's going to the Washington Commanders. Okay.
yep.
Now if you had a choice, and I know that you're going to be a free agent, you would go anywhere. But if you had a choice, what's your favorite NFL team? Where would you like to go if you had the choice?
Uh, I really don't have a favorite team, to be honest. Like when I was growing up, it was the Saints with Drew Brees, but now I don't. Since he left, it's not even the Saints no more. I just take anywhere, anybody that picks me up, I'd be greatly appreciated and ready to go, basically. Yeah, but I like to, if things go right in Cleveland, I like to reconnect with my dog.
Okay, okay. You see, this is good because my next question was going to be about him.
Yeah.
You've played with him. You saw the numbers he put up, and then the quarterback you played with to move. I'm sorry for saying that wrong. You saw the numbers he put up. So you play with two high-level quarterbacks, two powerful quarterbacks, two powerful scoring offenses. How do you compare the two between Colorado offense and their quarterback Sanders, and then the quarterback that you have now? How would you compare the two?
Mm. Uh, Jordan is a quarterback that's gonna basically stand in the pocket, make plays, and Shador, he's a quarterback that's gonna do the same thing, but he'll roll out a lot too and try to find you. Like when he sees that one-on-one matchup, he's gonna throw it. He gonna let you know
Right.
before you coming. If you got one-on-one, I'm coming to you. You know, and both of them are very intelligent quarterbacks. Though
Hmm.
it's like it's one of the two quarterbacks, the best quarterbacks I've ever played with so far. Shador
Okay.
just he's outstanding with his knowledge of the game, man. It's just like he knows it. He knows what he's gonna do with the ball, and his timing of the ball coming out to you is crazy. So the Tamu, he's just a quarterback that knows the game of football as well.
Right.
But there's two different type of quarterbacks again. Like I can't even compare it. There's two different styles of quarterbacks to me, but both of them are great, man. I can't complain about neither one of them. There's no complaints about them.
Well said. Well said. Now, as far as you, because I was watching some of your games, I was because I go back and watch your films.
Mhm.
To me, you could be a high level receiver, right? You can get down the field. You're a good possession receiver. I can see you as a fast tight end. Where are you the most comfortable on the field?
Um, I like playing on the left side as just like the X receiver. But to say this, I play tight end as well. I could do how Kyle Pitts does and stuff like that, and
Right.
I'm available for that. So I just talked to my agent the other day. I was telling him like, you can start selling me at tight end now as well because I'm like
Yes.
my weight is fluctual. I could go up, I could go down, it doesn't matter. And I'm still can play the same. Like I seen I was 230 playing this season in the UFL. I was 225 at Colorado, so I picked up 5 pounds, and I was still, what I'm saying, still moving or whatever. But
Right.
I feel like if somebody would take a chance at me at tight end, I think it'll go well.
I do
I
too.
think I really would because I feel like me being my big body and just the matchup against like linebackers it'll be easy.
Yeah.
Uh, so Basically, I'll play wherever. To be honest, anything that fits me, I'm there for it.
Okay, and then we're gonna get to the last question. I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm curious to hear your answer. For people who are still fans of yours, what's a great reason outside of you watching you, a great reason to come and watch the DC Defenders play ball this upcoming season?
Uh, we put on a show every single time, man. Every time we play, we step in the. We especially when we go to DC, we always gonna put on a show for them. There's no question about it. We always gonna have some type of celebrations going on in the end zone. It's gonna be
Yeah.
something. It's exciting players, and then the thing about our team, we got a lot of veterans that have been in the league, so
Hmm.
we know what to do. We know how to celebrate. We know how to make plays. We know how to dominate the game of football. So just coming out and just supporting us would be the best thing to do. And you see, we won a championship, we're going for it again.
Right, right. Okay, and this is the last question because we're big fans of yours. But what gets Antonio to the NFL? You think? What gets you there? What gets that call to come to your phone, to your agent's phone?
uh, just separate myself from everybody else this year.
Yep.
That's the main thing I got to do. Just focus on it right now. Just separate from everybody else. Okay, he did this. I got to do that better and separate myself. Okay,
Yep.
tell me I got to get faster. I got to go hit the track and get a track coach and separate myself and get fast. Open up a stride more. So
Right.
that's just things like that I got to do and work on. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And just have my GM Von Hutchinson. He was in the NFL. He was a scout
Okay.
for the Oakland Raiders. He told me like this is what scouts gonna look for. They're gonna come here and ask this about you, that about you. So
Yeah.
I'm telling you what you need to do. And so
Right.
once he told me that, so I'm like, okay, he's the key to what I'm saying, the key to open
Yeah.
the door. So that's what I need, and that's what I need to hear. So hearing that and just like now just looking at things forward, I gotta separate myself from others.
That's it. And listen, man, I'm rooting for you. When you make it to the NFL, please, don't forget about me. I still want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Keep grinding. There's no doubt you're going to make it there. But as far as right now, I am proud of you as a fan on the outside looking in. I've never met you in person, of course, but
Yeah,
proud to see you still grinding. Proud to see where you are in your career. Proud that you got a ring under your belt, and proud for you when you get that call to go to the next level. And
appreciate
I'm
you, man.
happy for you, man.
Appreciate your time.
No problem, Brian. I appreciate the interview, and we'll be talking soon.
Oh, yeah, same here.
Okay, have a good night, man. Okay. State. It's been Hunt 919, Truth Sports. Ride with me.